Welcome to Saturday Night Football. Anthony Hudson with you today. With me in the box for this match will be Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
Yes, thanks, Hutto. A real pleasure to be here for the game tonight.
Well, the big game here tonight will be between St Kilda and Carlton. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
Let's go. We're the only team on Carlton.
Carlton, they've got a talented group in the middle. It's up to whether or not St Kilda can match them in the centre.
We'll keep our end up, and they will know that they've been played. When
The Saints making their way onto the ground. The banners are ready for the players.
the Saints go marching in.
The captains make their way to the middle for the toss. St Kilda kicking to the left of screen. Both these teams coming off good wins last week. We prepare for what shapes as an enthralling contest here today. We're underway with the opening bounce. Cruiser won the tap. Howard hacking it out of there. Lobs the handball. Betts comes away with the ball. He pops through the goal. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the ball. Look at him. He really enjoyed that. Back in the middle now. Thumps it clear. The ball in the hands of Walsh. Ross puts on a big hit. Put his body on the line. Doherty gets on the end of that handball. Curnow made a meal of that one. The ball knocked out in the tackle. Ball up on the outer side wing. What can you tell us, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Walsh puts it out on the full. Sends one up towards the wing. Hanbury has a great set of hands. Now with a low spearing kick. Webster takes a strong mark. Sinks the slipper into it. Dug out by Simpson. At full stride, receives the handball. Gains some territory. Finding the ball was Curnow. Takes a simple grab. Moves it on. A piercing kick from Petreski-Seaton. Nice hands. Looks up with the kick. Going for goal number one. It's a huge kick, and it goes all the way. He's enjoying that goal. We resume hostilities. Slapped away. Dunstan collected the ball well. Cruiser just put it on the boot. Ball picked up. A spearing kick. Finds a bit of room to mark. So what can Carlton do with this opportunity in front of goal? Martin bangs it on the boot now. And the ball bounces across the boundary line. Umpire calls for a throw-in. Umpire tosses it in. One down. McKay with the ball. Kent kicks hurriedly. A poorly executed tackle there. Fisher lights his chances from there.
He can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of him.
Carlton with a dream start, deciding where to go with the kick-in. Great mark.
Carlton haven't been in control. They've given up way too many uncontested marks and are letting the opposition set the pace.
The kick goes out on the full from Kent. Goes for territory. Jones gathers it now. Collected by Betts. He kicks that goal with purpose.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
He acknowledges the crowd. Great start by Carlton. We're back in motion. Cruiser got a fist to it. A clean collect. Well picked up.
Outstanding pressure.
He has the ball. Silvani finds possession. Carlton supporters delighted by that effort. Congratulated by... Centre bounce. Slapped away. He gains possession. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
He just throws that ball. Fisher just gets a boot to it. The umpire will ball it up. Thumped by Cruiser. He wins possession. This is Savage. Uses it by foot. Butler gets in a good position. Decides to kick. Finding the loose ball was Marchbank. We'll get a ball up. Cruiser palmed it down. Scoops it up. Tap down. Gets a hand to the ball. Walsh earns a free kick. Got boot to ball. Howard drops the mark. Just put it on the boot. Out of bounds, deep inside 50. Ball tossed back in. Cruiser got in the better position. Going for goal number one. Drifts wide to go through from behind. And have to take those half chances. Carlton would be happy with this start. Jones laying up the options now. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Wants to move it quickly. Elects to kick. And the ball rolls over the boundary. Toss back into play. One down by Pitnet. He has the ball. Picked off the deck. Picks up the loose ball. Wants to keep it moving. Walsh picks up the loose ball. Webster puts it on the boot. Found space for an easy mark. Good body work to win the mark. Moved on by Jones. Walsh marks in a bit of space. Walsh sends one up towards the wing. Good mark and looks to send it back. Kick by McKenzie. Marks in a bit of space.
Carlton have been giving the opposition a chance to move the ball around freely, which is working because they're getting on top once they force a contest.
And the ball trickles over the line. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute.
Pitnet won it down. He likes his chances from here. He's excited about that one. We're back in the middle to resume play. Winning it was Pitnet. Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. The kick from Dunstan ends up marking uncontested. He flicks it over, linking by hand, and pumps it through the big sticks.
No doubt about it.
Hill loves that goal. St Kilda.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Getting in the way was Savage. Is in his possession. Had plenty of the ball. Savage just threw it. Drives the kick hard. It's marked by Fisher. Goes with the kick. Ball up close to the boundary. Won the hit out. Decides to keep it alive. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. The ball is coming back into play. Punches it clear. Jones there to mop up. It'll be a ball up. Thrashes it. He gets his hands on the footy. Pitnet just slaps it down. Now it's a ball up. Pitnet won the hit out. We'll have a ball up close to the boundary line. Guides it down. Cleanly picked up. Walsh wins himself a free for that tackle. Walsh gets right on his face.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Going for goal number 1. Goes wide from behind.
Carlton have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Jones powers through the tackle. Not happy with that kick as it goes out on the foot. Betts doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. 50 metres from home. He might kick a goal. Winning the ball in the air was round. Moves the ball by foot. Marks now and can send it back. Walsh sets his sights on the goals. Bit of an angle for this kick. He heads for home. It just gets the journey, and it's a goal. That's his first. A time to celebrate. And
some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
The game is back underway. Pitnet dumps it clear. A solid mark from Hill. Slams it on the boot. Good mark there. Ross takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. 45 metres out. He needs to convert if they to have any chance from here. St Kilda behind by Burton. Unsure of their next move. Decides to play on. Looks to move it by foot. Does well to cut off the kick. Hill with a chance to line up the goal. 50 metres out. Should be relatively straightforward from here. Goes for the goals. That's a well-executed kick for a goal.
Yes, I know.
He's got it. He loved that one. The Saints close the gap to 24. About to resume play. Pitnet with a big fist on it. Abbott with a clean collect. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Nunes elects to kick. As we go into the break, the scores are Carlton 38, St Kilda 14.
Carlton started well. Now it's time for them to do it for 4 quarters.
Plenty of goals in the first quarter in what looks to be an exciting contest. Let's analyse the stats.
St Kilda have been careful with their ball movement, taking plenty of uncontested marks and looking to find targets in space.
Much appreciated, Gaz. The second term ready to get underway. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Hacking it out of there. Off by Martin. He can take off after that handball.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
The loose ball picked up. Goes off the ground. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level. A great defensive effort.
Howard gets the loose ball. Patton wins the ball in the air. Patton has resources out wide. Kept alive under pressure. Couldn't go on with it, and the ball goes out. The ball is coming back into play. Punched away. McKay controlled the difficult ball. Picked up under pressure. Couldn't complete the play. Ball out of bounds. Toss back into play. Picks up the loose ball. Cruiser releases by hand. McKay onto the ball. Kerno takes it strongly. Goes by foot. Good mark and looks to send it back.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that one.
Keeps the kick low. He wins the ball in the air. That's with an easy mark. 40 metres out. behind. Carlton lead by 25. Searching for a teammate. Plays on. Brown uses it by foot. Simply outplayed his opponent with a driving kick. He gives chase to the footy. Hurried kick. Curnow soccers it forward. And now we'll have a ball up. Hammers it. He's got the football now. Hill showed some class with that step. Dow collects it. Butler puts it on the boot. Umpire pays the free for a deliberate. Petreski-Seaton coming on. Doherty moves it now. Billings dug out the loose ball. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. They get around him after that effort. St Kilda have kicked the last 2 goals. St Kilda now only trailed by 19.
It hasn't. Carlton have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
With the ball now. Martin unfortunately lets them down there. Carlton by 20 points. Savage looking to bring it back into play. He drives it. A chance to reload the attack now. Fisher elects to kick. Just puts it out in front. At full stride, receives the handball. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Collected by Dilvani. Mugabe gives it off, and now they go. Hooks the kick. Carlton, 41, play St Kilda, 20. Deciding where to go with the kick in. Petreski-Seaton just gets it onto the boot. Off the deck. Curnow hacking it out of there. Keeps it moving. He's got the footy in his hands. Martin getting the crowd involved. Carlton beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 47-20.
This is how they can score, Rico. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. St Kilda are doing a great job of applying pressure and creating turnovers. It's allowing them plenty of opportunities. They just need to convert those into scores.
Got the hands free. What a kick. And he puts it through. Martin impressive. Celebrating hard. Carlton have kicked back-to-back goals. Now they lead by 33.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
We resume hostilities. Clears the contest. Steele controls this one. Marchbank over the top.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Petreski-Seaton heads onto the ground. And we'll get a ball up. Big thump from Pitternet. Hill goes for territory. He's having a big game right now.
He's showing everyone how it's done.
Webster slips high and gives away the free kick. Walsh drives the kick. Takes a nice mark. Moved on by Simpson. The umpire calls for it. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
Savage now heading off to the bench. Now we will get a ball up. Cruiser just swats it away. Ball up close to the boundary. Cruiser with the punch. Keeps it alive under some pressure. Unfortunately not for long as the ball goes out. Thrown in now. Found a way to keep balance. The ball spills free. Swats it, trying to avoid everything out there. Mugabe couldn't stick the tackle. Quick hands, and they could be away here. McKenzie with a short hand pass. Gets some reward for his efforts. The margin is 39. Back in the middle. Thumps it clear. Takes possession. Gets it away. He can take off after that handball. Nice work for Brown. Uses it now. Hill found a way to mark that one. Almost cut it off. The ball mopped up. Wasting a lot of effort there. Curnow with a chance on the turnover. Kent applying physical pressure. Picks it up. Has it now. Gearing on the ball. Ball up close to the boundary. Cruiser aims for his man on the ground. Ball to be tossed back in. Umpire tosses it in. Tap came from Cruiser. There'll be a ball up close to goal. One down. Collected the ball well. Just threw the ball. Drives it long. And by Loney. Stabs at the kick. Sinclair leaps over the top. Puts it on the boot. The ball finds Nunes. Puts boot to ball. Taking a nice break.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Has a man running for him. They can link up now. Marked by Tilvani. A chance here to convert for Carlton. Lining up from a 45-degree angle. A chance to put a second goal on the board. The lead is now 40. Weighing up the options now. Kent hangs on to that one. Handball's out in front. And the ball trickles over the boundary. Ball back into play. Thrashes it. Is in his possession. Has it now. Handball finds McGovern. The Blues finds a way to get that one through. This kicker's look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
He did really well there and gets the reward. Carlton are controlling the possession and they're using that control to hit the scoreboard.
With quick hands, Pitnet getting in on the act. Snaffled up by Curnow. Did well to keep it in. Couldn't go on with it. Ball goes out. Ball tossed back in. Difficult ball control. Ross keeps coming. Racking up possessions now. Jones didn't mark it. The loose ball scooped up. Quickly onto the boot. Simpson did well to win that ball. Looks to move it by foot. The boundary line wins. Ball over the boundary line. The ball is coming back into play. Pitnet couldn't snaffle it. Sweeping handball. Hits the target by hand. The loose ball picked up. Fisher can link up through hands. The ball ends up going to ground. Ball collected. Going for goal number one. He's excited about that one.
He's absolutely loving it. One
gets some reward for his efforts. Back in the middle now. Pitnet got a fist to him. With the ball now. Dunstan, hurry kick. Uses the bump. Wins the race to the ball. Slips the handball to Butler. That kick is missed. Not long left in the term. St Kilda close the gap to...
Carlton have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Jones was taken high in the tackle. Puts it on the boot. It's cut off by Billings. McCart, he's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. It's half-time. What have you got to say, Gaz?
Carlton have had a solid first half and will look to show more of the same in the second.
Anything you can see, Gary?
Carlton have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Cheers, Gaz. Well, everyone's going to take a collective breath here, and then we return with the second half. We're set to go at the start of the third quarter. Won it down. Gathers it now. Cruiser on top of the ranking points.
He is dominating this game.
Just gave it away. Chooses to play on. Nobody can hold on here. Use the hands and gives away the free. Brown pushes a low ball. Marks all alone. Gets a hand in. Keeps the ball alive. Curnow rushes with the kick. Kent picks it up. Goes short by hand. Savage goes with the kick. Simpson gains some territory. Dug out the loose ball. Finding the loose ball was Petrevsky-Seaton. Geary just handballs into space. Hacks it out of there. Drops the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Dow wins the foot race. Dow couldn't dispose of it properly. Laying a strong tackle.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Steele looks in need of a spell. He takes aim. Jones presents and takes the mark. He spears the ball. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Jones tackles well and wins a free.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Slams it onto the boot. McKay found some space and marked.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
He brings it down superbly. Moves it by foot. Great grab. With a driving kick. Hill missed an opportunity to mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
McKay won himself a free. Curnow, the better man there. Moves the ball by foot. Cruiser goes off the ground. Geary coming onto the grip. We'll have a ball up close to the boundary line.
Right now, I'm only seeing one team really putting their all into this contest.
Thrown in now. Membry with the hit. Kent keeps it moving. Picked up now. Curnow going for number one. Never really looked like going through. Carlton over St Kilda. But 52. Teammates break for him. Doing well with the mark. Just gets a hand in. Great control there. He delivers with a drop pass. McGovern celebrating hard. The lead is now 58.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Carlton have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Gets the handball away. Intercepted by Kent. Looks up with a kick. The umpire will ball it up. Pitnet gets it down. He takes the shot. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. Carlton, but 59.
Carlton are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to...
Hits him hard. He goes for broke. So close, but just a behind. 60 points the difference. Looking to bring it back into play. Marking in space was McKenzie. Goes by foot. Fisher was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Intercepts the ball well. Sinclair uses it by foot. A clean pickup. Nunes looks hurt. Gaz, what did you see there?
He's coming from the ground now, Hutto, but it didn't look great.
St Kilda would love to make the most of this opportunity. Patton takes it well. This will certainly test him from this distance. Puts boot to ball. Takes that one strongly. He gives it a ride. That kick was pure.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
Congratulated by his teammates. Margin in a really tricky situation. About to resume play. Punched away. McKay grabbed it clean. Releases by hand. Fisher continues to find the ball.
He's everywhere at the moment.
Unable to put that one through. Now they lead by 55. Players move as they look to provide an option. Webster runs after the ball. Savage heads onto the ground.
The sting has been taken out of the game right now.
Taps it down. Gets the loose ball. Intercepted. Picks it up. Giving it off was Jones. Petreski-Seton quickly onto the boot. Curnow winning plenty of the ball.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
Pittman does well. Butler gathers it now. Petreski-Seton pulls the trigger. Howard off the deck. Webster struggling to run at the moment. An easy grab for Dunstan. Dunstan didn't see what was coming. Down. Sticks the tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
He gives it a ride. The mark will be paid.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Howard slams it onto the boot. Great mark in the pack. Jones, one out in the square. Plowman had it, lost it. Seen plenty of it. Gresham must kick this goal. Likely to score with that shot. St Kilda produced the margin.
Carlton have actually turned it over more than the opposition, but they haven't allowed that to translate into scores. It's why they're still in front.
Does well to cut off the kick. Dunstan can bring the fans alive with this kick. Doesn't get near the goals there. He's kicked it out on the full. Jones kicks it. Takes the mark.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
It'll be a ball up. Cruiser slaps it away. He has the ball. Jones earns a free kick. Goes with the kick. Gresham wins the marking contest. Going for goal number one. The drop punt sails between the big sticks. Look at them celebrate that effort. It's still an uphill battle. Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it.
Carlton are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Clears the congestion. The ball spills to Curnow. Martin with a penetrating handball. No issues with that drop punt. Betts has 3 goals now. He's enjoying that goal. Carlton by 9 goals.
That's a really good team goal.
Umpire ready to resume play.
Carlton are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
The ball rolls over the boundary line. We'll get a ball in.
This game is out of hand and could go downhill even further.
Thump by Abbott. Handball's under pressure. He's got the football now. Scoops up the ball. Movement by hand. Gives it to Webster. A great mark taken there. Uses it by foot. Ball collected. Tackle, knocks the ball loose. The handball hits the target. He drives it. Marchbank unable to lay the tackle. Looks like the ball will be coming back.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Sinks the slipper into it. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Doherty might have overworked himself there. Brown will be upset with that. Cruiser got in a better position. A drop punt through the goals. Gets his first. Pretty happy with that one. We're back in motion. Big thump from Cruiser. He gains possession. Marks that ball uncontested. Works it across the ground. They can create from this. We'll get a stoppage. Cruiser got the tap. A bit too hard with the push, and it's a free kick. The Saints trail by 60. They certainly have a lot to think about before the final term.
Carlton believe they can win this game. It's time to show it.
Here's Gary to take a look at the key stats.
St Kilda are getting beaten at the coalface. They need to rectify these clearance numbers to give themselves the best chance going forward.
Thank you very much, Gaz. Last quarter action, ready to go.
They need to get a move on if they're going to win from here.
Cruiser won the duel. Fighting hard was squeezes out a handball. Gathered by Geary. Receives the handball and takes off. Dunstan slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. The ball's knocked loose. Takes possession. He gets his hands on the footy. Found time to get it on the boot. Picking it up was Dow. Curnow can't hold on to the tackle. Patton couldn't hang on to the ball. Didn't disguise that well enough, and it's been called deliberate. Uses it now. Offhands from Nunes. Clears the ball from the contest. Drops the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Well, this game is really getting out of hand.
Guided down nicely by Cruiser. He wins possession, unable to create the space.
Great tackling technique.
The kick comes close, but offline. Would have loved to nail that chance. St Kilda now only considering the options on the kick-in. Wiedering grabs that one.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Wins the ruck duel. Well collected on the bounce. Listen to the fans celebrate as he drives that through. Smiles all round. Yep.
He did really well there and gets the reward. Carlton can't kick him straight. If they don't start to take these opportunities, they could watch this lead slip away.
Petreski-Seaton takes the mark. Chose to kick it. Betts marks uncontested. Lining up for goal number 4. The kick just clears the line for a goal. This kick straight. McGovern couldn't keep his hands on it. He celebrates hard after that. The Blues are threatening to blow this margin wide open.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
About to resume hostilities.
Carlton are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Elects to kick. Betts uses the body well. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
He goes for broke. It's a foot race to get this one. Silvani failed to get rid of it and is penalised. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Brilliant chase.
McKay runs onto the field. Umpire calls for the ball.
There's not too much going on out there at the moment.
Pitnet clears the contest. Shows some physicality. Applies a bump. Drop punt straight through the middle. Celebrating hard.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Punches are clear. He looks like he needs a spell. Ball up in the centre square. Guides it down. Getting pushed out of the way was Ross. Martin goes streaming past and gets the footy. Rushes with the kick. Marshall takes a strong mark. 45 metres out. Almost directly in front here. This game is slowly slipping away. They must convert here. St Kilda behind by 64. Finds the loose ball. Billings handballs. Massive kick here. They need to convert this opportunity. He's excited about that one. Centre bounce. Taps it down. With the ball is Steele. Hanbury gets a quick kick away. Loney has it. Got boot to ball. Needs a bit of a rest. And he stepped over the boundary line. It'll be a throw-in. Ball tossed back in. Wins the ruck duel. A clean pick-up. Simpson dishes it off. Couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just threw it. Just kicks it long. Collects the loose ball. Gives it, don't argue. Billings looking a bit sluggish out there. St Kilda now only trailed by 57.
Carlton have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over, which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Ends up turning this ball over.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. Bad finish results in the behind.
St Kilda behind by 56. Jones deciding where to go with the kicking. Jones throws the ball away. Using every ounce of energy he has left. That ball comes off the post. Inaccuracy. Ready to bring it back into play. Pitnet leading the race to the loose ball. Just landed in his back. Hands it out to open space. Jones cuts it off. Releases the handball. He might kick a goal. Marshall delivers with a straight drop pass. His teammates rush over. We're back in the middle to resume play. Pitnet won the tap. Walsh lobs the handball. He can take off after that handball. A bit too hard with the push, and it's a free kick. Looking to kick goal number 2. Silvani takes aim. Missed from behind. 50 points the difference. Brown unsure of the next move. Decides to play on. Decides to kick. A big contested grab.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Umpire calls advantage. Hanbury wins the ball in the air. Slams it on the boot. Over the top of the pack. Chose to kick it. Gets into a good position to take that. St Kilda fans getting excited about that one. Our second, he acknowledges the crowd. That's 3 in a row.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Pitnet palmed it down. Handballs. He's getting a lot of the ball gas.
He's getting off the chain.
Puts the handball out in front. Handballs to a teammate on the run. The boundary line wins this race. Looks like we'll have a throw-in.
It's just smashing out there at the moment, and it could get worse.
Tap down. Controlled well off the bounce. Ball up on the outer side wing. 1 down. Found a way to keep it alive. Strong mark in the contest. Loney for the spearing kick. Marks now and can send it back. Works it across the ground.
When you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Ball hits the deck, and now they create a turnover. Ball gets cut off. He's got the footy in his hands. Coughed up by Wiedering. Looks to move it by foot. Mops up the loose ball. Elects to kick. The loose ball picked up. We'll have a ball up close to the boundary line. Pitnet guides it down. He's got the football now. Mops up the loose ball. Finds his man. Kick by Fisher. Great mark under pressure. The kick from Eds. Good mark. And looks to send it back.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Dug it out. Martin is blowing hard after that effort. He delivers with the drop post. 3 goals so far. Great start. He loved that one. They continue to push this lead out.
That's a really good team goal. St Kilda can't get their hands to the footy. If they can win more of the ball, they can get back into this one.
Does well to get it out. Casbolt collects the loose ball. Collected by Dunstan. Moves the ball by foot. Billings used the body to take that mark. He's put it out on the full. Puts it on the boot. Doesn't take the mark. Needs a bit of a rest. St Kilda happy about that one. Billings love kicking that.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Back with another centre bounce. Slapped away. Webster did well not to fumble. Kicks hurriedly. Loney spills it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Couldn't quite with the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Well, he hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Hands that ball to the opposition. Picked up now. The loose ball scooped up. Marchbank just through it. The kick from Sinclair. Hill marks. The game never reached any great heights, and it ended as a bit of a one-sided affair. What were your thoughts on the match, Gaz?
Just a fantastic performance from Carlton. They really put in the hard yards and they can enjoy the result.
That never lets you down. We're the only team all Carlton knows. With all the champions, they like to send up.
The Blues have claimed the match with a final score of 17-11-113 to 10-9-69. That's all for today. On behalf of myself and Gary Lyon, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Hutto. I've enjoyed every minute of it.
We are the old dark Navy Blues. We're the team that never lets you down. We're the only team old Carlton knows. With all the champions they like to send up, we'll keep our end up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous old dark Blues.